Okay, let's see if we can tackle this problem. An acre is equal to 43,560 square feet, and there are 5,280 feet in a mile. All right, now we're on a farm. Farm has the shape of a rectangle measuring 0.9 miles by 1.5 miles. What is the area of the farm in acres? All right, let's draw the farm here. So we said it's 0.9 miles by 1.5 miles, and it's a farm, so here's a sheep. Yeah, it's a sheep. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, and there are several different ways to approach this problem, but the first way I want to do is I want to figure out what the area of the farm is in square miles. I'm going to do that and then use the information in the problem to convert square miles into acres. So let's figure out the area just with the given units. So 0.9 times 1.5, not 105, 1.5 is 1.35 square miles. So this is how big my farm is. This is what the area is if I have it in miles. But of course, they don't want miles, they want acres. So let's do some conversions here. They said an acre, so 1 acre is equal to, or is part of, or made up of, I should say, 43,560 square feet. Cool. They also said, I'm going to do a string of conversions here. They said that for every 1 mile, there are 5,280 feet. So I haven't done anything here except for take what they've given me in the problem and kind of write it down as a string of, or a small string of conversions. So 1 acre is made up of 43,560 square feet, whereas 5,280 feet makes up 1 mile. Now, the problem I'm having here is that this is just feet, whereas this is square feet. So I really can't do too much with this, because the whole goal with strings of conversions is to be able to do some canceling. And I can't cancel because I don't have any units that are the same. But I can change that if I square this. This is a little, I was going to say it's a little cheaty. It's not. It's thinking outside the box. Or maybe it's thinking inside the box. I don't really know. Either way, it's going to work. All right, so let's bring this down. Oops, 1 acre. I forgot the acre part. 1 acre is made up of 43,560 square feet. Now, I have decided to change this into square feet. So that's going to change. All right, what is 5,280 squared? Don't know. 5,280 squared. 27 million. I'm not going to remember that number. 27 million. There's an 8 in there somewhere. 878. 78. 400. And I've squared that, so just square feet now. Square feet now. Beautiful. And then I have, instead of just 1 mile, it's 1 square mile. And 1, the reason it's still 1 is 1 times 1 is just 1. So this is good. I got a good setup here because I now have square feet here and here, which means I can cancel those. And if I perform the, oops, sorry, I put an equal sign here. Some of you were screaming at that. I'm sorry. That should have been multiplication like it was before. That didn't change. There we go, multiplication. If I perform the multiplication and I do 1 acre times 27,178,400, I'm going to end up with 28,878,400, and the unit is now acres up here. And in the bottom, I've got 43,560 times 1, and it's square miles is my unit, and so multiplying by 1 doesn't change anything, which is nice. 3,560. Actually, I'll just abbreviate. I'll write the whole thing. So essentially, we're saying that for every 27,878,400 acres, we've got an equivalent of 43,560 square miles. Those numbers are rather on the large side, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw these into the calculator. That's not a calculator. This is a calculator. I'm going to see if I can divide those and simplify this up a little bit for myself. Let's take the 27 million and divide it by the 43,000. So divide by 43,560. I get 640. Okay, so this is simplified way down. I have 640 acres per, or for every 1 square mile. This is much more useful now. Now I have a direct conversion from square miles to acres or vice versa. So if you have 1 square mile, you have exactly 640 acres. We, from before, learned we have 1.35 square miles. So it's going to be more than 640 acres. To figure out exactly how much more, we're just going to multiply. 640 times the number of square miles is going to get you the acreage. So let's do that. 640 times 1.35, we have 864. And we have converted that into acres. So essentially we took their string of conversions, and instead of having to do this every single time, now you know the next time they ask you to convert from square miles to acres, you just take the number of square miles you have and you multiply it by 640. That will work every time.